The big news overnight is the White House and the Senate agreeing on a $2 trillion coronavirus stimulus bill. Senate expected to vote and pass it today. So what does it mean for your family? We wanted to bring in Justin Halverson, the lead advisor for Great Waters Financial in Minnetonka. Justin, thanks for being with us. I know you've been taking a look at this stimulus deal. What do you think are the biggest takeaways for our viewers?
Hey, Jason, it's great to see you and to be with you remotely. Yeah, Jason, it's a big deal, and I think the biggest thing is it looks like they put partisanship aside and got a deal done that's going to be best for the American people. Looks like a $2 trillion deal, so that is like wartime levels of relief. A lot of the relief is going to go to help stimulate the economy, get money into our hands. It looks like about $1,200 per adult, $500 per child. On top of that, they're freeing up a lot of dollars to help small businesses stay in business. The worst thing that could happen is if businesses go away, right? And now there's unemployment, now it leads to a recession. And so there's a lot of money that's going to help with payroll, going to help keep small businesses alive and get this economy back on track sooner than later.
Yeah, expanding unemployment benefits to the self-employed and having the federal government step in with more money there will make a big difference too, because the big change here in this downturn, just is the fact that there's so much unemployment, right? Like, that is very different from some of the other economic recessions or collapses we've had in our history.
It is, and it's a forced unemployment, and it happened so quickly, so I don't know if people were prepared. You know, when it comes to financial planning, that's where that emergency fund comes into play, but maybe some people didn't have that, and so having this unemployment relief is going to make a major difference for these families.
Most people's emergency fund doesn't cover 2 months of salary, for example, if that's the reality. Let me ask you about some of the opportunities in the market. I know whenever the markets are down, there are opportunities, but things are so volatile right now, you want to be careful. You have a couple of tips for people, right?
Jason, we do. You said it, you have to still be careful, but in challenging times, opportunities present themselves as well. So if you have any, unused cash on the sidelines, now may be a good time to invest that. Maybe not all at once, but maybe a dollar cost averaging method over time. Could be a good time to rebalance your portfolio. The stocks are down, the bonds have stayed level. You could sell some bonds, buy some stocks, and let them rally back up. On top of that, tax loss harvesting is something that makes a big difference. You can take advantage of the losses to take the tax benefit and then reinvest in a similar investment. And Jason, the biggest one I've been working on with my clients recently, Roth conversions. Take money from the IRA, move it to the Roth, and now the rebound, the rally happens in the Roth where it's tax-free. It's a great time to look at Roth conversions. So despite the challenges in the markets, there are still opportunities today.
Yep, at least opportunities to try to protect yourself as much as you can too when things come back. Justin, good advice, and I know it's a busy time for financial analysts, especially for people who are close to retirement. This is not the best situation for them. Justin Halverson, thanks for joining us in Minnetonka this morning. If you have gone to